Hi, my name is Lisa. I am a speech language pathologist, adventurer, aspiring writer, avid goal setter, and goal king. And I'm here to help you learn how to set and accomplish your goals. This channel is all about learning how to set and accomplish your goals while you follow me as I accomplish my own goals. So if you'd like to be successful and learn how to accomplish your goals, or you'd simply like to see how I get along accomplishing my own goals, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment down below. Public service announcement, we are still in that cringe phase of content creation, but I will embrace the cringe and I encourage you to embrace it with me. COVID-19 has given me a lot of perspective over the last couple of years. I was talking to a friend and she was like, we've pretty much lost 2 years of our lives. I know a lot of people don't see it that way and not everyone followed a strict lockdown regimen. And it also really depended on what state or country you were living in at the time. But a normal day-to-day life or grind is not really what I'm talking about here. When I think about my friend and the life that we used to have pre-pandemic, it was very different. It was more than just a normal life, it was a full life. It was adventurous, and that's one of the reasons why I call myself an adventurer, because prior to COVID, that's what I did. I lived in Japan for 6 years, I hiked mountains, I solo traveled across Asia, and I would actively put myself into situations that were difficult. I would end up in a small town where I didn't speak the language, knew very little about the culture, and I would challenge myself to communicate and survive. And I could walk into a bar, and at the end of the night, I would have 3 friends, and I got really good at it. And many of those friends are still my friends to this day, 5 to 10 years later. I cannot even begin to tell you how much I miss that life. I look back on my 20s, and yeah, there's a lot of regret for all the things I didn't do, but at the same time, I still did a lot more than most people. I definitely accomplished more and experienced more than the average person. When I moved back from Japan, I really didn't know what to do with myself. I decided to go to grad school so that I could find a career that was more sustainable and have like a steady income so I could better do the things that I really wanted to do, like travel and see the world. Unfortunately, I graduated in 2020 and that really put a damper on all the things I had planned going into my 30s. So when my friend said that we lost 2 years of our lives, it's not about going to restaurants or seeing friends or attending life events like weddings or birthdays. It's about missing out on road tripping across a new country or all the mountains that we didn't get to hike and the new adventures, new people we didn't meet, all the things we had to put on hold because of these last 2 years. And saying this out loud, yeah, it does sound rather selfish because there's definitely a lot of people who lost more than just time. And I'm not minimizing those experiences at all. Only now that the pandemic is coming to an end, we do owe it to ourselves to live the fullest life that we can and not take life for granted the way we did prior to this collectively traumatic experience. This brings me to my plans for the future. How am I going to make up for the last 2 years? Prior to the pandemic, I lost 85 pounds and I was really training and working out hard because I really wanted to get back into hiking. I had this dream that I was going to hike the entirety of the Appalachian Trail, or Appalachian as my friend Taylor will tell me. But I wanted to do the through hike, which is the entire trail, Georgia to Maine. And I was committed. I did a lot of research, I bought supplies, I was making plans to go on mini treks once I graduated from grad school. I was also making plans to go back to Asia and travel more and go to Europe where my family is from. Yes, we're Estonian and we're proud of it. I wanted to do the Talent Summer program where I could get a really good handle on my Estonian above the childlike conversational level that I can speak it at. I also wanted to meet someone and get married, but dating has been nearly impossible these last 2 years. And the thunder we just heard really kind of adds to that. Yes, I'm single and I'm looking for someone who also likes to do these kinds of things like traveling and adventuring and going to different countries. So just to advertise myself there. Side goal, I've always wanted to learn how to fish and crab and catch and cook my own food. Especially fishing from a kayak. For some reason, that's just always seemed really cool to me. I was actually planning on doing that this last year, but I ended up being so sick that I really couldn't do anything. I'll actually still be living in the South though for another year, so maybe I'll have some time to try and do that. Another goal I have, and not to shoot myself down here, but I've always wanted to run a marathon, but obviously being overweight, that is not the easiest thing to learn how to do. It's definitely not easy on your body, and I do plan on taking that goal back into consideration once I'm at a healthier BMI. I want to be a writer, I want to be a novelist, and more importantly, I want to be successful. I want to make it a career of mine. and I'm making sure I'm taking time each week to stay on track and be as creative as possible and make sure that I continue writing so that I can be a writer. I've always said I wanted to have 5 careers in my life. I think life is too short to do the same thing year after year. I was a teacher for 5 years in Japan. I taught English, and now I'm a speech language pathologist. Hopefully I can turn this content creation thing into a career, and then also I want to be a writer. So that's the first 4. As for the 5th career, I haven't decided yet, but I always joke that if I won the lottery, I'd go to medical school. Just I have too many student loans as it is, so it's just not really a feasible option at the moment. But if I had $1 million, I'd think about it. And as I just said, I do want to make this channel successful. I want to be able to lay down a path of success and help others find that success as well. I want to show everybody that it's possible to do these things. I'm hoping to see all these plans through in the next 7 years or so, or even earlier. A lot of them I haven't made into official goals yet, as I realize I really need to prioritize my health first. But as I lose weight and become healthier, I actually think getting these goals accomplished will be a lot easier than if I try to do them all at once right now. That being said, I haven't given up on any of it, and I'm getting my life back in order right now. I'm really trying to see these last 2 years as a period of reflection and not 2 years that I've lost. But it is hard. Really, all we can do is try. That's all for right now. Please like, subscribe, do something to the notification bell, and comment down below. Please let me know what you'd like to see on this channel, and let me know about some of the goals that you're working on. How can I best help you accomplish your goals?